Hey, what's up? It's your boy Serrano. Today I have the Z Fold 5, and we're going to be taking a look at the July 1st update. But not only that, we're going to be doing a quick overview of how it's been handling over the last year since I've gotten it in July 2023. So it's been a whole year with the Z Fold 5, and I definitely have been enjoying this phone a lot when it's come to not only the multitasking but the inner and outer display. It's got that skinny form factor, so it's very easy to manage in one hand, which makes it a very comfortable when holding it. Now, I still would throw a case on there, and I do keep my cases like right next to me all the time when I'm going out and about with this device. But it does have IPX8 for being able to endure splashing and stuff like that. You don't want to put it underwater unless like you just want to rinse it off. Yeah, this does have some really good hardware, premium software, as well as some good performance. Now there is a slight air gap in there. I'm aware that on the Z Fold 6 they did actually kind of close that air gap a little bit. But make sure you guys stay locked into the end of the video. If you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through if you're new. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. Alright guys, so just in case you wanted to see what the update looked like, it basically is going to give you some stability, bug fixes, and a couple of different other improvements that they're not going into too much detail about. But the outer display on here I have no issues with. I definitely think it's been holding up pretty well. Um, you know, Minor scratches with that screen protector on there, it's gonna be perfect. You're not gonna really have to worry when it comes to using this thing. Um, I haven't had any issues with it cracking or the foldable glass on the inside breaking. It's just been a solid device as far as being able to endure daily life. And so, yeah, as long as you throw a case on here, you shouldn't have to worry if you're deciding or trying to think about getting a Z Fold 5 or Z Fold 6. So I would say if you're a Z Fold 5 user, there's not really any big reason to update to the 6 unless you want that decreased gap in the folding mechanism right there. And then if you also want to have that better wide angle camera, you also do get a better design and the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 on there. So the updated processing chip, as well as some new colors and a different camera design. So yeah, I don't want to. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get mine, but I'm definitely thinking about it because that thing does look pretty solid. But yeah, the Z Fold 5 is still really good looking, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think. Which Z Fold are you using? Do you have the OG one, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5? And I'm saying now they're gonna come out with the 6. So let me know which one you're rocking. You even if you have like a OnePlus Fold or the Google Pixel Fold, I definitely think that foldable phones are very interesting, and they kind of put a spark in the tech industry. So this is definitely going to offer you some really nice build quality. You can see right here, we are getting the fingerprint as well as the volume rockers right here. At the top, you're going to get, your AKG Dolby Atmos surround sound speakers. So you can see right there, it has 3 microphones at the top. You can see, you could kind of see some of the scuff marks on there too, where the paint had kind of chipped off. So that's just like the normal wear and tear that I was talking about, but nothing too crazy. You do get your ejection for your SIM right there, and then you can see the antenna line. So it does have a nice kind of a squared off with rounded corners shape to it, and a 7.6-inch display when folded out. So it's gonna be absolutely gorgeous when it comes to looking at this thing, like with the dynamic AMOLED. So you can see we have your Type C as well as your other speaker on the bottom, and these speakers hit heavy. They hit hard. They're gonna give you a nice surround sound with 384 kilohertz with 32 bits when it comes to the sound. Then you get a nice crease on here, so when it comes to using it, and I just want to talk about the hardware, then we'll jump into the software. Make sure you guys stay locked in. If you're still here, just type down below I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help boost the engagement. So you can see when you open it up, you have that flat, that screen on the right here, and you can see I have a tempered glass on here just to protect that outer display right there, so it gets really dark for the always on. The cameras do stick out, so when you put it on a flat surface, you're gonna see that there is a little bit of a rock, nothing too crazy. And then you see that we do have let's see if it recognizes me. It stood with the glasses, it doesn't know who I am, so that's straight. So yeah, you can see this thing will fly through everything, and then you're getting all your stuff on here. So you're getting the Samsung Galaxy Dex, which is the reason I get this one over the Flip, is because it gives you the Dex, which they left out on the new Flip again. So I don't know, they might have reasons for that we're not knowing of, or maybe they just figure this is the better one, so it's gonna get that feature. I'm not sure, but yeah, it costs more, so that does make sense. You pay more money, you get more features. So you can see here, this is the Dolby Atmos, where you get that immersive sound quality on here. You do get the sidebar, which is gonna offer you the float-in apps, which is definitely going to be pretty cool. So when you're using the float-in apps, you can open up several different windows at a time, which is something I really do like. So you could either do that from the panel, or you could do it from the bottom when you swipe up like this. And then you can see I have a lot of apps paired up, 3 of them plus a 4th one that's floating. So that's like 4 apps like all together, you can see right there. And then you can obviously, you know, move that around and increase the range of the window. So it definitely has that Microsoft Windows vibe to it, how they definitely maneuvered the multitasking on here. It's just very useful. So, you know, you can see this phone does have some really good hardware and software. Now, the last thing I want to jump into is obviously the performance is still really good. This is like my #1 phone for gaming with a handheld, you know, like joypad. So I have been using this guy right here with it, and then I could just pop it. I'll show you guys real quick. All right, got him. It won't let me reload. Hold on. Switch weapons. Yeah, so you can see this is pretty crazy. I didn't say nothing for a minute because I was trying to concentrate, but graphics on here are really solid. You can see right here, you get your straightaway shots, and it'll tell you when the lens is dirty. You get the 5 megapixel camera on the inside, which is I'm not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of that camera whatsoever. But it's there. Like if you need it, you could do selfies like in this mode or whatever, and it lets you take photos like that. So I mean, it's not going to be the best quality, but you could wave your hand at it and it'll take the photo. So I don't know if you can see that, but let me show you that one more time. So that's one cool thing about it, but the photos don't come out quite as good on the 4 megapixel. They come out pretty decent, and then you can see that the AI kind of kicks in and makes it look a little bit better. So, you know, pretty decent quality on there. You do get 4K 60 and on the rear, which is also really good for the video. right here. All you have to do is click that, and then you also do get 8K, which I've never used before, but you do get that. You also get the cover screen preview, so the screen can be used on the back like a selfie camera right here, and then you just take the shot. And there you go. Now I have the camera on there, and I can take a video or a photo. Zoom in. So then you get better selfies that way. So that's definitely pretty cool. And then you can see the screen is just on the outer display here. I was breaking out, so I had acne or whatever, but yeah, this is definitely a really solid feature when you want to take advantage of the 50 megapixel camera on your face. And this is really good quality right here. This is excellent quality when it comes to the selfies. So I got to start using that feature a lot more, because you get some really cool features on the camera with that mode. So yeah, that's one of the features I like. But the last thing I want to show you was the update on here. So this device is just feeling brand new still. It doesn't even feel old to me. And then you get the update right here for Android 14.6.1 July. And then you could just go ahead and download that, because the way Samsung does their updates is very fast and painless. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. But if you're still here, just type down below I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people. I hope boost the engagement. I'll check you later. Peace. Later, crew.